The phrase pajama party position is something I've heard you say for years.
Jack, pajama party position, please demonstrate.
Oh, yeah, sure.
Technically, for the people at home, you don't have to be in your pajamas to do the pajama party position.
It's a certain way of sitting. And I think
He can't do it because he's not gay.
No heterosexual man has ever sat this way.
Sean Hayes and I are on a lunch break, and we're sitting on that couch. We find ourselves sitting in the pajama party position just because it happens. You know, it's a natural thing.
And that, as an indicator of your sexual proclivities, seems like a funny thing.
Yeah, one more time, dear. I'm a trifle deep in my upstage ear.
I'm your grandson.
Kid is named Skip because of this notion that it skipped a generation.
Yeah.
So, Skip.
Are you having fun in New York?
Yeah, I love it.
Would you excuse us just for a second?
We had the area that we wanted to hit, which was Jack's son.
Elliot.
Hey, Will.
And conversion therapy. So
yeah.
How can you combine all those things?
Yeah.
What happened to Elliot?
Look at you. You're a real Texan now.
I am. I drank the Kool-Aid and can no longer separate church and state.
The notion of going to a conversion therapy facility where you would be told to not be who you are, really heavy subject, very upsetting subject.
Reorientation, orientation. Wordplay. Okay.
If we can't tell these stories in a way that they are entertaining, we will not tell these stories. We're not going to be doing North Korea stories. That's just not going to happen.
Well, we don't want to get hacked.
Yeah, and we don't want that to happen, definitely. The night that we shot the episode, one of the actors that's been with the show since the very beginning, Tim Bagley, he plays Larry, the couple Joe and Larry, leans over to me and says, you know, I went through conversion therapy twice.
I tried a lot of different modalities to not be gay. I went to conversion therapy on my own. It was completely shame-based, and the idea that I'm okay the way I am and that God made me this way, you know, like just that concept was so foreign to me back then.
What's the name of that camp so I can write you?
Oh, it's a camp my parents found to fix me.
Fix you?
I cannot imagine what it would have been like if I was asked to go through that. It was difficult enough to come out and to try to do it with some bit of dignity. Thank God I had people in my life that were telling me that I was going to be okay. The choice that I made in telling David Kohan that I was gay, my straight friend from school who was really into sports, very, very different than I was, but for some reason I knew that this guy was safe and it was going to be an okay thing, and I was received by him in a way that I feel you know, made it all.
It's hard being me sometimes.
I know, but I'm gonna be there for you as much as I can. You are exactly who you're supposed to be.
Watching Sean Hayes hold the face of this young actor and say, in life, you have the family that you were born to and the family that you choose, and the one that I chose, you know, it doesn't get better than that. I so relate to that.
It's very empowering when something that has caused you pain, to see it held up and have a whole audience laughing at the ridiculousness of it. Any residual pain just kind of dissipates, you know?
This is the way that David and I can deal with our discomfort and our pain. We can do this show and talk about some of this stuff and satirize it and just kind of shine a light on it.
How am I supposed to connect with a kid from Texas? I can't fish or hunt or tell a woman what to do with her fetus.
I feel very, very lucky that we get to do that kind of stuff and we get to write that kind of stuff, and it's organic to the show.
Show Me Will and Grace.
Edward Sissy Hands.